Here with Coach Jeremy Fessler, now second-year head coach of the girls program. Yesterday was your first practice of a new year. What was it like going into this year as opposed to your first practice last year?
Well, you knew what to expect. You knew what to expect with the girls. We actually only did one offensive drill yesterday. Everything else was complete defense. This group, I don't know if they know the value of that yet. We have some skilled offensive players, which is nice in girls basketball. You don't always have that, but we got to learn the value of defense. Taking a charge all summer, I think we took one charge, and we took a lot of charges last year, but it was seniors who have left. And so we've got to find that identity, and we're telling the girls defense is what wins championships. So our focus all day yesterday was defense.
You have a lot of girls with experience, but not a ton of seniors on this class, is that right?
I have two seniors. They both played primarily JV last year. And then we have 5 juniors. And so we're struggling number-wise. We're still trying to dig out of that hole. I do have 14 sophomores, though. And so, and we have 13 freshmen that are trying out. So the numbers at the low end are there, and we're just struggling. We have 21 sophomore through seniors, which you'd like a couple more in case of injury and stuff like that happens through the year. But we're pretty good at where we are, and the 21 we have are solid players.
What did you feel about the practice yesterday?
About 5 o'clock, which is an hour and a half in, I could see them starting to break down mentally and physically. And we were taking breaks on the court, and we had to remind them that's when you need to push through that wall, because it's going to be fourth quarter against Sheridan here in about 10 days, and they've got to be able to push through that wall and fight that fatigue and fight that mental fatigue. They just started doing things at the beginning of practice that we weren't doing, and so we're going to go at them again today hard. They're sore. But they're all back here ready to go.
Were you able to learn a lot over the summer over who this group is?
You know, last year we went to Mesa, and we were 1-9, and we struggled. And we went there this year, and we actually started Mesa 8-0, and so we were the regular season champs. And then Haley got a concussion, and when she missed those last 2 games, and we lost both of those to teams that we had beaten earlier, and they were both 6-point losses. So we have potential. We need depth. We need juniors to step up. We need sophomores. They're going to have to step up, a couple of sophomores also. But it's there. Skill-wise, we're better than we were last year. Just a year in the program, learning the program. Offense went smoother during summer. Everything went smoother. We have potential, but defensively, and we had to have things go our way for sure.
You can blame me in this case, because I've definitely put out there that I think this team should show well this year. I think there's pretty good expectations around the town for it. Do you think with where this program was when you took over, there's a shift in your players' confidence as they go out and take on other teams?
There's no doubt. We went into last year, and let's face it, our program struggled, and a lot of teams liked playing Evanston. And I think minus Natrona and probably Gillette and probably East, everyone else in the state now does not want to play us. And now our next goal is we've gotten to the mix. We're in the mix. How are we going to challenge those top teams in our state? And that's what we talked about the first day. We looked up at that banner. We haven't had a conference championship since 1999. That's a long time. And we have to get through Natrona to get there. And that's what our sights are set on. Just improving every day, taking every drill 100%, and taking little steps until we're competing with Natrona.
As Coach Jeremy Fessler, first of many, it's snowing outside, ready for a long winter of basketball. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.